And I guess if MLB wants to try to find me for my role in it, then we can have that discussion. Or they can have that discussion with the Players Association. I slept in, I feel refreshed. We got a playoff series this weekend. Take 2 of 3, we're in. Might only have to take 1 of 3, but I don't like the idea of that. I think it's just 2 of 3, guarantee our spot, and let's get it done. So I'm gonna go eat. What else we gotta do? We gotta win a ball game. That's a must. I recovered really well sleeping last night, so that's great. So I'll be in a good spot to pitch on Sunday if need be. Today's an exciting day. It's playoff time. I'm excited for it. So I'm gonna go get some food and get started for the day. Can I do some brown rice?
Here.
Love me some shrimp. Bean sprouts and bok choy and some mushrooms. Yeah, you can throw a little broccoli in there.
How about some carrots?
Yeah, I throw some of those in there too.
How we doing?
I'm well, how are you?
Last name?
Bauer? Alright, I like how Minnesota's done this. They got the big heads here. So it takes less overall heads to look like the stadium is full. Hey, check that out. That's pretty sick. I'm a fan of that. Best October offense right here. Los Rojos. Little Winky. Most unlucky offense in the regular season. Best offense in October.
Gang. Gang.
Squad. If we win tonight and the Brewers lose and the Phillies lose, we would clinch a playoff spot. So big Rays fans and big Cardinals fans tonight. I need to get a lift in right now while I watch the rest of this game and get ready for our game, and then go out, and then hopefully 9 innings from when we start, we can celebrate a playoff berth. Come on, Tampa! No! No! Damn it, Rays!
Here is the Twins starter. His ERA this month is 2.05. Shogo Akiyama will lead things off. What a breaking ball. We kind of talked about this. The three-headed monster is the phrase we throw around with talking about the Reds. He gets lost in the discussion, but he has been really, really effective. And now Nelson Cruz, the 3-1.
I mean, this guy loves to swing.
The 0-2. He goes up to get it. Are loaded for the Bomba squad. And if you were to pick a player in the Minnesota lineup to face in this situation, it would not be Byron Buxton. Swings and misses at the 2-2. Ticket punched, and it's a big one for Malley. 2 down. The 1-2. Malley goes upstairs and gets him. We have Michael Lorenzen and his hulking physique. 3-2 pitch to Buxton. Michael Lorenzen feeling it. Third leadoff walk. Mike Moustakas hit well into center field. Buxton going back, makes the jump, but cannot make the catch. The Moose is loose, and it's 2-1 Cincinnati. This team has been living and or dying with the long ball. As Freddie Galvis is turned on one, and this one is way gone. Kepler watches it go. 3-1.
You could tell Cincinnati knows what they're playing for and how important this game and this series is.
There's a base hit into left field. Akiyama hustling home. 4-1 Cincy. The Reds pad their lead in the 5th. Gonzalez, the number 9 batter for Minnesota. Smacked into left field. Will Sano be sent? He will. It's a 2-run game. Things off with the Twins down by 2.
Oh no.
Training staff out quickly to check on Byron Buxton. It is great to see Buxton back up quickly.
Wrong time to turn the camera on. Quick update. We are up 4-2 in the 8th. The Phillies have lost. And the Brewers have lost. Which means if we finish off this win, we are going to the playoffs, which is going to be sick. So there's going to be a celebration. I got to put this guy around the camera so the camera doesn't get wet. so you guys can come along. So I'm gonna do that now and then get back out for the game.
Second and third, 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Minnesota down by 2. Iglesias versus Gonzalez. The 3-2. Lifted into center field. Going back, Senzel. He's there. Debut for Edouard Colina. Mike Moustakas golfed into right field. Kepler looks up and he will watch it go. The Moose in Minnesota for a second time tonight. It's 5-2. First and third. Still nobody out. Freddie Galvis. A base hit into right field. Garcia will score. The lead is 4. Shogo Akiyama. That's a bullet into center field.
We could be covering a postseason clincher for the Cincinnati Reds. It's simple for the Reds right now. Win tonight and you're in.
And the Reds can celebrate because the 2020 hunt is complete, and for the first time since 2013 there will be a Reds October.
And they believed that they could be a team.
We did it. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. We're in, baby. There he is. There he is, little Michael.
We get on to the real stuff. 2 dingers on the night. Mr. Mike Mustafa.
Hell yeah.
Last but not least, we're going to have a special guy hit this gong tonight. The one and only David Bell.
Let's go. Hold! Hold!
Cy Young winner right here, boy.
One more. Number 1. 4 more to go. Good morning. Not to spit in a tube.
I tried to order room service. They said not until 5, and I was like, we're in a bubble. Like, how would we not have room service?
Home screen, Trevor.
Yep.
COVID test, Trevor.
Yep.
Feeling good, Trevor.
Yep. Well, it's a good day to get some throwing in. Got to get some long toss, do a little mechanical work, and then we got a game. Then we got the fights tonight.
When David told you he'd like to move you out of Sunday into game 1 of the postseason on Wednesday, what were your thoughts?
I mean, that was just kind of what I had in my head anyway, is what made most sense. So it wasn't much of like a conversation really. It was just like, oh yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. That's what you're thinking. So that was good. You know, if we needed to win Sunday, I was excited to pitch Sunday, but I'd much rather pitch in a must-win game in the postseason than a must-win game to get to the postseason. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Trevor.
Thank you, Trevor, very much.
Yep. Well, the Buds lost tonight, 7-3. Tough game. It was rainy, cold. Twins did a really good job of, they had like 8 doubles or something like that. Crazy. But everyone was still kind of in a daze from the celebration last night. Happens all the time. Team clinches, come out the next day, and they lose because everyone's still partyable from the night before, we'll say. One thing in my excitement about last night and clinching, I forgot to give you guys some inside information, which is this. So MLB has come out and said that teams are not allowed to celebrate after clinching this year because of, I guess, COVID concerns. So we got written up for running on the field and celebrating with each other because players came within 6 feet of each other, players didn't have masks on, etc. So that in and of itself is dumb, in my opinion, because we're on the field together anyway. We're in the locker room together. Why does it matter? You can't tell me we're going to the playoffs and we're not allowed to celebrate. That's just asinine. So we got written up for that. Also, teams and clubhouse attendants and any team personnel is not allowed to provide alcohol for post-game clinching celebrations, which again I think is asinine because that's one of the best parts of going to the playoffs. So I think the reason MLB has put these rules in place is because they want to be shown as, at least publicly, as like, oh, we have these rules and we're taking this thing seriously. So half the time the rules just don't make any sense because it's all pandering to public perception, I believe. And I guess if MLB wants to try to find me for my role in it, then we can have that discussion. Or they can have that discussion with the Players Association, I suppose. That's that. Now, I'm on my way home because there's a big fight card going on right now, and we are gonna go watch the fights.
26. That was like really early in the female fight world. Where like non-strikers were able to dominate. Now non-strikers are a little better. Continues to land.
What a night of fights. Here's the situation as it relates to baseball. I'm packing up my room. It's Saturday night. We have a game against the Twins. Last game of the regular season, so they always go off at the same time. East Coast will be at 3 o'clock. West Coast will be at noon. That way all the games are at the same time, so no one has an advantage by knowing so-and-so lost already or whatever. So we have a day game tomorrow. However, we still don't know who we're going to play. We know with the Giants loss tonight that we won't be the 8 seed, so we won't play the Dodgers first round. So our options now are Chicago, Atlanta, or San Diego. I'm gonna finish packing up and then get some sleep and see you guys tomorrow. Okay, after a late start, as usual, for day games. Okay, ready to go. Got all nice and loose. Last day of the year. So heavy. Who chose this way? Let's just do 40. Oh my God. Let's do 40. Across Major League Baseball, August 2019. All right, it never gets old to say it. Never gets old. The Buds win. It's 5 series in a row. Finished the year 31-29, but definitely on a roll. First team, I believe, to win a series from Minnesota at home this year. Everything got worked out. No games have to be played tomorrow, so we know where we're going when we are off to Atlanta. I'm matching up with Max Fried in Game 1, Ian Anderson versus Luis Castillo in Game 2, Kyle Wright versus Sonny Gray in Game 3, if necessary. So we're going to get into Atlanta tonight. Unfortunately, we're in bubble life, so we cannot go out and get fantastic steak, which is one of the best parts about going to Atlanta. They got some great steakhouses there. But I'm gonna go hop on this flight. Good mood. Buds are going to the playoffs. It's about time. Keep this roll going.